Yo, what is up, beautiful people of YouTube and Twitch? We're back again doing some more Disco Elysium. In the last one, we ended up on a new island. We had some new tasks to accomplish. So we're gonna continue upwards with that one. So, but in just a little bit, we're getting water, we're getting all our stuff ready. Jordan's finishing up her episode of her show, and then we'll be right back with, like I said, with some more of this Disco Elysium. So just give us 1 second. I can't believe we're on part 26. How many motherfucking parts are we gonna hit? So yeah, part 26 of how probably 30. I'm feeling like we cut this at 30, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But thank you guys for joining us on all these so far. Let's continue on in just a little bit. Sorry, can you guys hear me? I don't know. 1 second. Yeah, my other mic just stopped working because the stupid cord that I have for it is not consistent. Does not like working with me. So I'm trying to fix it real quick, and then, like I said, I'll be right back. We're gonna go get some water and stuff. I just every time this cord goes out, it just doesn't work. It's like working, then oh, there we go. We're back again. Okay. So, like I said, guys, we're gonna continue some more Disco Elysium. Just give us a second. I'm sorry that you're probably hearing me double time right now because I got two mics in front of my face. Cut that one off. Cut that one off. Yeah. So, like I said, in the last one, we got into a bit of a shootout, shot a couple dudes, ended up being a little bit of a lawman, crazy lawman. So we're gonna continue it in just a second. Gonna go get water. Gonna get food. Out. Just hit my elbow. That gonna hurt. Be back in just a second. But now that I see it, we were left off at like this bunker area. I'm gonna hit pause. Give me 1 moment. Okay. Oh, for Christmas, my girlfriend's family bought me another one of these huge bottles. Let's go. Because in the last year, I accidentally dropped off my desk and cracked it. I don't know how you crack plastic like that. Ever good? Now, let's do the motherfucking thing. Actually. I don't know what it is about that cord. It was ridiculous. Go ahead and get it going.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Bam, bam, boom. Let's go.
Bag, better go.
Where we at with it? Have to find the fuel generator. Open the blast door. The blast door.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember.
I don't remember
where we are.
We are on the island.
Oh yeah.
There's that door. The winch is broken. Oh.
A strange feeling, looking at the water with a bottle in your hand. In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks, islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
But it's cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm. Oh, fuck, yes. Go there in your head. No, we're not starting with that. Perhaps there's someone there, where it is always smelling of tutti frutti, always.
Do we put a bottle in our hand? Then go? Come on, let her. Maybe
Don't
we
actually
missed
know
out,
what to do.
yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Make sure there's nothing else on the shore. Oh. Imagine if we started running and just went clunk, boom, gone. We're gone.
The third way.
Oh. Alright, let's do it. Check it out.
The console is powered up.
Oh, wait.
We've done this. How we got in? Good to go.
Then we came out.
Go to the left. We've been to the left.
It won't let me.
Won't let you?
No.
What? Okay. How far to the right can we go? Can't zoom out too much further.
No, yeah.
There's some stairs.
Huh, it looks like we could go over there.
Go up that path.
See. Ah.
Aha.
Oh. So new area, what is this? Fuel for the generator. Oh.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
A single-person mattress, modern, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Mortieri.
Puppies.
The ones.
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be...
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window. quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Here they come.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water, the ruins look familiar.
The left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right?
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 10.
Between.
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of
Motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of...
more than that.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress.
Cheek against a cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger. On a calm day like this.
I can make it.
I think we have it, detective. The origin of the shot.
We found
This
it.
is the
Yeah,
sniper's
we're
nest.
discovering the
Affirmative.
mystery. Finally. Better late than, yeah. Either one. Booyah!
Better late than
Nothing
never.
pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
You're right.
He looks north, over the fortification. Then again, his face
Could the
twitches.
shooter still be...
Where? I have always assumed it's someone local. We should move now.
Okay.
That task up. Okay. So we found where.
So this is for the generator. Inside the bunker? Is that inside the bunker?
Maybe in the top half?
Oh. Thought I had a thought. Oh, I did. Huh. This thing?
Oh, there was like a top.
This
Outside.
old cylindrical
Oh, there.
generator. The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder.
Pull the
Recoil
lever.
start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an...
That should do it.
Oh, for what again?
Computer? Down there?
Is it this too?
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
And what is that?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the communals.
Sounds an awful lot like...
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM. It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your knee. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics, with blood dripping down
Oh
your
yeah,
thigh.
we got shot. What I'm hearing is we descend from glorious. It's a little embarrassing. 51. Maybe we need a rerun. ICM sounds like ICP variant.
That's just a coincidence, officer. The co-mail was founded in 32. No,
With its horns in the sky,
Those-
no, that's the...
a DeLorean era symbol.
After 44 years? That one of these barrels was...
What was this again?
Soft covers.
Oh yeah.
The heavy metal door stand.
Fuel, generator, console. That's our bet.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yo, generate the console. He's like Asian
A
friend.
dim golden glow.
It's on.
Automatic boot. The blast door opens with a series of clicks.
Whoa, we
A
opened the
shaft
blast
of
door.
light appears, then widens as the light
Oh.
shines in.
After you.
What up, Dan? What up, what up, what up?
I don't know.
A thin wisp of
Don't worry. I have a gun. I know.
Okay.
It was not easy.
Okay, my boy said, yo, shoot. What up, Dan? We're back with some more. We're hopefully gonna get to the end of the game maybe in this episode. We have been working at this mother flower for 26 different parts.
I don't know how long it is.
Be a real shooter for a small white flower. Oh, this is where the flowers came from. This is where the flowers must have cut.
Who is that? Is that a gun?
That is a
an
gun.
old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp.
Are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you. I may have. Also,
The position,
fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up.
You retained your
My
eyesight.
eyesight? Yes. Helps me
Hey,
see all
Christmas
the
is
shit.
solid, brother. What'd you do? You do anything different, out of the ordinary? You get anything crazy?
I did. And you opened it. How?
What should I say?
Reactionary rock and roll.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
You didn't say it.
I did.
we have entered a world where he said you shouldn't. It is the only world.
Then
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating mental illness music.
The food is always solid, man. We
It's
ate.
not nice. It's a
Well,
piece of
Jordan
shit.
ate. I somehow didn't eat
but
anything.
It gets the
I
job
ended up
done.
not eating. Weirdly. All day. Is that a Belle McGraw?
It's a triangong 4-4.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle.
A Samaran rifle.
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
Sorry, guys. The
You
Yisinya.
heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, white from the...
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution.
What'd you
and
end up
the
eating, Dan?
Safarid
What'd you
Empire,
eat?
Extinguished in 06.
It's not wiping the board. I remember.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth.
Oh.
Damn dog. Yes, I bet you've killed. Have you come to...
His right eye twitches.
We have come to ask you questions. Nothing. If you do not comply, we will.
Keep the gun, but keep it down. Not one move. Right?
No.
Oh.
Put it down now, sir.
Oh. Hey.
Or you're
Dan.
gonna blow my
Him don't
brains
play.
out before you
Him don't play.
question me. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway.
Oh.
It's out of bullets.
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What'd you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
Huh?
The present,
Present.
The present to be afraid and cold.
Let's pick up the gun.
his gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels, surprisingly, the rifle's in a shabby state. Like a crutch that on the butt you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46. The rifle's in a shabby state. On the butt you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood.
Worn, personalized even.
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his
Jacketed, military-grade ammunition. Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's very, very far away.
Stowed.
The old man keeps following your motion with his some kind of involuntary response. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him to get a confession.
Those words.
Real music. Real
Really.
brilliant cult. That's La Revacholière, not your rock and roll
Nice.
What the hell is that? Welcome to New Eridu. Downloads Endless Zone 0. What the fuck? Anyways. Spinach casserole, crockpot triple cheese mac green beans, roast beef sandwiches, my family's favorites, grandma's. Ooh, dang. The feast. My boy, feast. I respect that. We did. What did we have? Chicken and dumplings and.
Chicken and
Marching
dumplings,
song.
chicken and rice casserole,
Forget about that
and
for a moment. You need to address that remark
Oh, yeah.
first.
Recruiters.
and I don't think
Not a misanthrope on my head.
There you go. One in Grad. They sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
Revacholière.
Everyone has. They named a fucking perfume after it. Talk to her. God, shithouse.
There was something there when he said, talked to all around you. The air slowly circulates the islet, carrying little swallows and black-beaked seagulls in its slow drift. They all, every one of them, keep
What?
their distance.
I've talked to her. Yeah.
I've seen kids lose their minds and start
What's wrong with Jake?
talking
You right,
to
brother.
the city,
You
asking it to protect them when the shelling gets bad, calling it La cities can't talk. It's bourgeois idealism. How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't.
He waves erratically with his hand,
Who are you?
annoyed.
My name is Josef
Joseph?
Lilianovich Dross, political commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the... I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM?
from the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in 07.
Who is you?
Trained in the... I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been on this island for 40.
I've been on other... I was in Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48.
What is that?
A nameless sound until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago. 43 years and 10 months.
That's insane.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget.
What have you been doing?
Hiding, fishing.
Where the afternoon grows late, en Rue de Saint-Gisley, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above.
Always waiting. For hurt.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
What? What do I say? I've been there, I've seen it. One?
I am not a fool. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come
So
back.
you
I
deserted
was
it.
just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. You
That's the
could
face.
say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat. A second for reaction to take hold.
Yeah.
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men. It's the same thing. You haven't seen it.
It remains unclear what it is.
And this was when?
May the 13th, 08. 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky.
Thank you,
It
Don.
looked like
Yeah.
the combined might of international capital. All at once, all huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon.
Map for
A terrible shame, still
lobes
within
of his
him.
ears are red
The
with
lobes
shame
of his
as well.
ears are red with it.
No. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there.
I'm trying to.
like the
There's a lot
weakest
to
of
read
the
on this
weak.
guy.
A mouse.
What was that?
Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. They'd all drowned in the lower levels
Damn.
or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. The mask of humanity fall from capital. It has to take it off to kill everyone, and then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends to death. The sweetest that the bourgeois are not human. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
What is this place?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the
What was
the
it used for?
congenitally deformed King Philip II. The coalition military called it Operation
Last time they called it-
Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone. Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people Deathblow?
Coalition.
Iblis. The black-eyed.
Shaitan Ahura, the darkened one.
What? How have you
How
survived?
does anyone survive?
do you
Supplies, vegetables,
Boy, be stealing.
collect rainwater. It's
I'm
the life of
24.
a dog,
Some things
not
don't
a
change,
human
even in
being.
You motherfucker stealing.
How is your health?
I've been throwing up blood
Oh.
since winter.
He does seem frail, gaunt for his age.
The RCM can provide medical services.
I need to die. You don't.
You also have Druamine.
I have been running out of that stuff. There's nothing to look over. I haven't. I have holes in my brain.
Oh.
Years
never
missing.
mind.
I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult.
Traitors. It's better alone.
Aye.
I watch the people of
What's
this city
practice?
turn the lights back on more and more each year. Ruins. It's disgusting.
How have you concealed
It
yourself?
was hard in the Thames. I didn't have.
There were posters.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated, and others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells at night. I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground.
In the city, you move on.
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore.
Underground
No
in
one
the city?
cares now. I don't even have to hide.
Yeah,
They
there was
think
a
I'm another
huge war back in
antisocial
43
vagrant.
or sometime back
I
in
could walk straight
early-
into that town
early
if I
zeros.
wanted. I just...
Times, days here.
Wait.
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves. Right, I know.
So you've been...
Sleeping. Some nights.
You feel the dots connecting. Wait, how did he get down there?
I didn't have to. Came in.
Stormed...
There used to be a system
What?
that connected the bunkers, tunnels and such, under the church and everywhere. I don't want to. They're all traitors. The propaganda bunker.
Propaganda.
They stored leaflets there.
This dude used to
Broadcasting
get under the
equipment,
whole
too.
city. There's tunnels.
Made
It's like a rat.
broadcasts, I think.
Giving it all.
Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. I do. They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack.
The old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
We're with
Let-
the arsenal.
You represent the Moralist International. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can't know.
A spray of blood from his mouth
Oh.
on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive.
Oh, he's a communist.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time?
he just wipes the blood from his chin.
I don't think you did. You live in a delusion. Radio shows, speed racing, and sporting goods. It's not real.
You're a communist soldier from the communist
No,
army.
I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer, trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the...
He nods slowly, then another tremor.
Not really into
You're
politics.
inert lumpen.
Detective, we have not come here to discuss ideas. We have come to ask questions.
The old man spits into the fire pit. The expression on his face is unreadable. There's definitely something off with his body. Something more than just...
There's nothing serious in this world.
Let's do it.
It's a farce.
You good, brother? Wait.
I've used it.
Killing people.
It's a gun. That's what they're for. I've used it.
Interesting. During or...
There is no after the war.
Huh.
Class war is never
But this
over.
boy's
So
still
he's
shooting
continued
people.
killing after. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while. This is what you live for. The great serotonin. The solution. Go in straight. No euphemism. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first.
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
Did you?
They say
He said that he shot someone with it after the war. Or kill people after the fighting stopped.
I want you to.
I don't want to tell you anything, you... The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again.
Corpson, did you shoot him?
This is
Fascist
dramatic
escalated
flair on
him.
his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Which one do we hit?
You know.
I say 2 or 3.
Oh, yes. That one.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
A drop of blood in the... Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all. The gun. The scent of blood in the air. But something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
Okay, let's back off for a
You
second.
lost, Dwat. You
That's
lost.
What strikes you about this gaunt
Yeah,
man
let's
is
get the
not the
motorcycle right
stomach
here.
pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. Indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, it's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, You've seen demented people before. This feels... Is it some kind of substance damage? Like he's addicted to something? Not only the painkillers he's clearly on.
No. I won't be stuffed full of sh...
You said you take painkillers.
I take them to cope with pain. The people of this city use pain...
He is indeed. It's not a downer, rather an upper.
How about
Judging by his...
I
Early
don't know what that
whatever
is.
the hell that is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Are you on
Like
amphetamines?
some kind of decadent rock star.
How's your
No,
memory?
I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane...
There it is again.
Yeah.
Erratic hand motions. Could it be a symptom of overdosing on something? Something even you have not tried? Keep your eyes peeled.
Petty bourgeois law.
A drop of blood. That's
Okay.
right. Pile it all on him now. 3 should do it. Maybe 4.
3 should do it.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
You had direct visibility.
We saw the view,
They are
motherfucker. We
embracing
saw you
in
shot
concrete,
that guy.
specifically
Give us
meant
the
for
answer.
top follower to use. And you had the long range
Don't give us.
rifle
Don't
in
lie to
possession.
us. We know what you was doing out there with the guns and the shooting in the tower. I feel it,
You've been here a long time, Mr. Dross.
Mr.
Too
Dross.
long. You clearly need medical aid.
I don't trust this too.
I'm ready
No.
to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
One thing. Where's the scope?
Forget about your stupid fucking scope.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
You said the
You're
faces?
sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are sad.
Oh, let me do that
So
one again.
You had you've been
I'm ready.
Just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you
That may be-
stupid fuck.
I don't know if I
Radio
wanna try
Gosh
this
is
last
right.
Option.
You have worms in your brain.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this.
not
It's a real
my bad.
gun. Not like your little musketeer pistols. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons?
Damn, he saw you. He would have a
Damn.
good view of the tribunal from here.
This
not just
motherflower was
empty
watching
boasting.
us shoot each other. I don't like this guy.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? .46 jacketed ammunition, modified for red. Good.
Okay, so we got the weapon. But is this the killer?
This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like
Murder. Stupid twat.
The lieutenant looks at you with worry in his eyes.
It was intuitive. Or I have paranatural.
Nature does not behave in a paranat. Your brain is rotting.
He does not answer the provocation. But still, somehow you knew it was a communist. Perhaps you suspected it. The vision was you remembering that. Was it supposed to? The inland sea, was it supposed to? No, there is more here. No, the miracle is still awaiting.
But aren't I?
You are. Soon it will happen.
Standing there,
What?
slack-jawed,
The hell did our volition say?
brain festering.
Come on, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes.
Oh.
The goddamn Maybells.
Get out of
The
here.
dried Maybells on Clausia's
Oh
roof.
yes.
Oh, yes.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. Nowhere else. Nowhere. Wait, don't forget the
Again?
footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now they're gonna come up. You got it. Remember? Maybe don't beat yourself anymore, though. You're not immortal.
Yeah. There were Maybells.
Damn Maybells. So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away. They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
So we're learning
The
more
coast,
about this
too,
damn bad.
Before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths?
I may. Clausia.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
My ears don't reach with the
you know her.
victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a... Don't leave any loose ends. Get him on everything.
What about Brandon Boots?
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are?
Show me the souls, please, Mr.
Fucking imbecile.
Worn out running.
The maker is Sensorique. The model
Board
is
is
Corbe, and the size is 40. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
You would change shoes. It doesn't mean you were.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved.
The lieutenant gives you a quick... The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering. Look, the old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a killer, but he was still under the pressure.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies.
Is that the bad answer?
I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
So you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
Uh-oh.
The lieutenant raises while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them.
Oh.
Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase, and I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me.
Wow.
I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her. Nothing.
Oh my
I went to sleep. Next morning, there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own, and so...
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
Oh.
And you are looking at them,
Say less.
the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night,
Put your hands up.
before you shot him?
Wow.
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to...
I don't understand.
Bruh,
Do you, detective?
Goodness.
I don't understand this part.
hell, huh?
I'm always looking.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle?
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
Bro, what the... You can say whatever.
Oh, do you
No,
want
don't do that yet.
Listen?
Yeah.
Them fucking. I didn't like that. Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself, drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore.
For him to
Holy
stop reacting to
shit.
stimuli. To be broken off from the world. Cordoned into darkness.
And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs.
Wash.
I knew he'd be
murder.
there for one more second. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything. Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have a skimpy outfit on.
What the hell?
Just a
Old,
spot in
dirty
the night.
man.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I...
And beautiful.
That.
How could you see what she looked like? You said it was dark.
The sun came up. Her hair was like cobwebs. She smoked more fags and snorted a line of whatever shit she was on. right there. Her passport and tickets to Villiers. And from there to Cachet-Brou.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near...
After she was gone,
Did you keep what was in it? When we found the submersible, it was empty.
no. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers. I'd put them back. If I wanted to extort someone, I'd do
Someone
better.
stole it.
This implies also a little
Wait,
inconsistency here.
Plus,
He was surprised to hear her name
Not
classified
about
before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
Gotta slow those down a little
Sorry.
bit. There's nothing there.
Why would I need that trash? I'm not going to Villiers.
Fair, I guess.
There it is again. The strange neurological state he's sometimes in.
You didn't say Clausia in there. It was something. I don't remember. It was dark that morning. I only remember her face on the photo. I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks, and a body hard and lean and bruised all over, black and yellow. I could see she's taken a
He was
beating.
washing her. He's
I could see who she
nasty,
was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
You could tell she was a spook? From the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
He must have
Oh.
climbed to the roof, maybe.
painful.
Do the second one.
I
Oh,
have my
sorry.
ways.
You've been through the secret route behind the whirling in rags. Those were your footprints. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
Thank God, the lieutenant is picking it up.
Yeah.
That Nook too?
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in.
He's
I
a
learned that
glory
in the
hole
20s,
peeper.
when they were
Ew,
still
in
hunting
his
me.
20s.
I've seen people do some shit, but
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen. A quick glance at you.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
Yeah, how did he...
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one hanging behind the Union Box window.
Did you have feelings for her?
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
What is it?
The coals of his eyes glistened suddenly.
Man needs to feel something else. It helps if you have your eye on something there. Something pretty. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others?
Yes. Over the years.
Is that why you love
No. I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like the day after I killed it.
We brought her
Yes.
pillows.
I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
Manipulator.
Maybe. I told you, I have holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you.
On his terms, though.
If you came 10 years ago,
In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his notes, then nods at you once more.
I don't move up.
I have to.
Move.
I have to. He's gonna fall through my legs. I can't hold my. I'm both of them. My conclusion was about him.
her.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement.
Where is she? That Clasier. I haven't seen her there for days.
I don't know what to say.
No.
We arrested her.
Why?
We got her. She told us to.
Yeah.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week. She'd look at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol, cold rain falls on 40-story towers. Above them, on the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving. Smaller, distant, hidden. Not like the great chandeliers she sees sparkle in the dusk below her. Streets, towers, tenements, and cold water. Across the water, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible. If he knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen? Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and
No,
end this.
A tragic comedy.
A strange little engine seems to fire. The familiar put of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel
Oh
house.
God.
Stripped clean and draped in because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their pump full of steroids and radio rev. Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of
He's the
Philippe
one that
III,
started this.
a syphilitic
Everett.
murderer, on the town square
Why?
to spit on
Listen.
the working class.
In his container. Mm-hmm.
Just because of the statue.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins.
Oh, I have to hold very still.
Intense, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Quayamorang, or some other island. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain,
Holy shit, this man's talking
it's
deep.
all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex.
Not confirmed.
At least that old cunt. We did good when we pushed him under the horse car. Until, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred. There was something about a statue and nihilistic. Boom boom morons on thin ice. Going under. Those are the tent kids.
Whores.
Oh.
Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions on sparkling wine, cocainum, and monuments of himself. His son, Philip IV.
That is technically possible. Although Philippe the...
And he still went on to govern Revachol for 25 years. We lost 2 million lives toppling that mode of government. And those grotesque statues, too. Hundreds of them. What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why?
Because they can't. He wants in on the stream. Oh. I moved the
Big whole
camera
computer.
and everything. Because cynical advertising yuppies that corrected.
No. Cynical design cockroaches like you erected a new, ironic version of it. We tore it down with honest, working-class plastic explosives. But there it is again, grinning. Art is a bourgeois establishment. It's an affront to humanity. Every gallery should be bulldozed, and the artists should all be given 30 years of hard labor in Yekokata.
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart. It had to be. He's already... Forget about that. Something much more noteworthy goes off in your brain. Could it have not been that?
I did. A needless, sentimental...
Yes, shameful.
What are you talking about? What is this madness?
The lieutenant, too, has cocked his head and is looking at you with a strange expression.
Oh man, it's a monument to what you did to the program.
So you're saying it's...
Not only.
We did always have the prettiest posters. Maybe you're right. And they all should still be sent to Yekokata. It is commonplace to relocate the workforce according to the fat union man. Let them put it there, corrupt as he is. Probably.
He keeps having opinions about the union's leadership.
Mention the Union is Social Democratic and Mr. Everett.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the...
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the union's top brass.
Who's it just?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him...
Edgar.
I mean, Edgar?
He talks a big game about uprising
He has a brother?
and social base. They must have sent the smart one to first against the wall with him.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing.
Of course. Maybe the Clears asked him to.
I haven't approached anyone.
How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He stepped right off the boat and walked down where you... I was right about one of those. 20 years ago. Neither of them could walk.
Yeah.
That's around the time the Clears came to power.
Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform. Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzoff. Oh, and charity too. They love their charity.
They let you be
Let
here?
me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Rep.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But
Did you kill
why
the
is
Colonel?
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat. As to Edgar,
Again? What have you done?
try teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomic.
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them. But there is more here. You can feel it. He was not outright lying, but
What's
almost.
the deal?
The connection comes to you like a splash
Years
of
ago,
cold
you
water.
declares in her.
He acknowledges it.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow, Tiffin Holly was her name, licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader. And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge. She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piston.
No,
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally.
No, I guess it was not. She couldn't make the call
here it is.
because she was dead.
Just say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung.
Oh,
Fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled. Hard to... She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins are black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm.
Now,
She tried to cross the canal.
this world shall
what up,
know
Johnny?
pain.
thanks for the sub, big dog. This world shall know.
Heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt.
Thanks
Somewhere
for the sub.
like that. Where they
for the
build
sub,
those
guys.
new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her. And the ruins.
You killed her? You shot her.
Someone shot her. Or maybe the cow just fell. My memory is full of holes. Nothing changed. Not in the material base. Not in the hegemony. There was no uprising.
Praise
Just
the sun, big
words.
dog.
The Union
Praise the-
fizzled.
You think Solaire shows up in the DLC, by the way?
Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Big question.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the
We
deal.
need Solaire in the Night Rain.
If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar, you could walk.
Hey, Dan and Johnny. Top 5 people you want to see in Night Rain, other than obviously the people that we saw in the trailer.
We would strike everything you've done and process you
Maybe
as a
top 3.
POW.
Give me your top
You
3.
were in a war. You were on assignment. We could even extradite you to the Samaran People's Republic.
Ishin? Oh my god. You were quick on those 3, my boy. Gale, Ishin, and Sarah Lone.
A degenerate worker state. Go
Gale
shit.
would be cool.
No, thank
Ishin would be
you.
sick. Well,
I'm Revacholian. My
I don't
days
remember
are
Sarah
short.
Lone.
I will rot away here, in a moral intern cell. I will not testify to anything.
Dark Souls 2. I don't remember him at all. Maybe I didn't play that DLC. Oh, yeah, I didn't play the DLC. I need to go back and play that, huh? Yeah, I need to do that one. You know who I kind of want to see? One person. What's the chick? What's the woman in the church? The painted world.
Oh, I can't.
She was a bitch and a half in Dark Souls 3, but her.
I saw it happen.
Freed, yes,
I
Sister
liked it.
Frida.
That's all I have to
That's
say.
it.
I didn't live
Godwin,
and fight for 40
Gehrman, and
years to end
Alone.
up as a
Dang.
collaborationist. I've heard it on
No,
Channel
Gehrman.
8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol.
You guys don't have any Darks or Bloodborne bosses? Oh, this has to be a Bloodborne.
This is Bloodborne boss.
Yeah.
This
okay,
is
the
the.
final one. Is that the final one? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
final boss. Yeah, yeah. The only reason I know is that
I like the girl in the tower.
Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal.
Godwin
The
does
best
need to
ones,
be in it.
the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
The boom, boom, boom morons.
They were boom, boom imbeciles. At least they're not there anymore.
Oh, there's plenty to say, hardcore man.
You know those beats are actually progressive.
I don't think now is the time for this.
To know of
Beats. Violent bourgeois language.
By the
Even music is
by
a
the
form of
cock braiding
homicidal competition.
Renee.
Saxophone blowing every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention. I remember him. I remember him from La Noce. Not him, personally. His make and model. That one.
there doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today.
Fat and plump. Like a
He's
pheasant.
talking. He racist.
Just begging.
It seems like he's
to be
racist, but I can't even tell if he is. It just seems like he doesn't like certain
Please,
types of people that
Mr.
have
Truss.
political identity.
Shoot me. Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medal.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one.
Watch there be a
Real
third. If
treat.
there is a
The
third
Black Day.
Radon.
The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think.
or a different Mikola, maybe that'd be
Don't
kind of cool.
waste it.
I could see a different Mikola
Put
because that
this
Mikola we got
lead
was a
in that
little,
cock
yeah.
ring.
I mean,
The
little
boys he killed.
something.
And then I look at him throw those balls.
Yeah.
And I suddenly feel better.
He
I even
promised his
hid
brother was
one
his consul.
bullet, so I'd always have one for him.
Sounds a little gay to me. What?
Haven't seen him around lately, strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts
same.
like hell.
That
I
is
hope he
objective.
sheds blood.
Objectively gay. That is a brother on brother. That is gay incest. Can't cancel me for that. That was by design in a video game, not me. Anyways. Anyways, Renee's daddy died of Bona.
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Druss. I understand.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad,
Yeah.
he would have done. There must have been 1,000.
And I blew them all. What all human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing
Oh, my
his
mouse
heart
died.
explode. Now, God
Wow.
damn this world.
Plug that in. I got it. I was not expecting that. Oh, the red light.
Wow.
Flamboyant.
It's not even fun. Flamboyant is bigger than yourself.
To be
Like
expressive.
expressive, outwardly
I should just gay. No, just gay.
That's
Don't
just
get me,
a-
please.
That's just incestual.
Reference.
Fuck
That is
you.
gay.
Incestual sexual preference.
Are you okay, Mr. Little? To go on.
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we have.
We're deleting this
love,
VOD at what time?
colonize the
1:17. We're
It's all
deleting
fucked.
about 2 minutes. I'm just kidding.
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days. An idea told to him by grown-ups from radio towers and leaflets in beautiful print when he was still a teenager. Everything is possible if we fight.
We fight what?
And then he lost it. So did they all.
Glad we talked about what?
Get under it.
His lip curled.
Glad we talked. What? But you said I would be taken to the...
Taken to the what?
Hold on. You could thank George R. Martin for that fact.
The wind picks up.
Facts.
The silence on the
He
water
wrote
is
the story.
broken
He said,
all around you.
and the
Little
Targaryen,
shivers
people
of
gonna love
waves
that
appear.
one.
The lieutenant
Let me
continued.
add it to Elden
So
Ring.
relatable.
No, he wrote Elden Ring too. He had part of
Yeah, he
lore.
did Elden Ring. I
Some of
did
the
forget
lore.
about that one.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week. Do you
But... No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads of pupils are dilated too.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Wait.
There it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper. Something completely different. It sounds like a bow.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat. What?
What are you talking about? Is this... really us?
Your skin crawls.
What?
What?
That an Insulindian phasmid? Oh my god!
We found it. We're
The
cryptozoologists.
Insulindian
Bitch.
phasmid.
A delicate tangle of arms
Wow.
and legs unfolds
Wow.
into the limb by limb, to then just stand there,
What is
moving
that?
its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence. It's still there, an unfolding.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Talking about...
The
The
giant
giant-
stick and the. Oh
The
my
stick
god.
insect is over
can
3
see it.
meters tall.
No.
It
No.
looks
Oh,
straight
it's
at you
moving!
with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun
found
hand
it.
moves
We
to
found
your
it.
holster
I.
to grab the gun.
No. There it is. I see it.
There
What do
it
you
is.
mean?
Tell me what you see, damn it.
Him.
I can't
Can
make
you?
I can see it.
He can see
Four
it.
simple words, thank God. If he can see,
You're not insane. We're not insane.
4 simple words. Thank God. How's that for you?
but that means it's really there, spinning
We
slowly.
found a cryptid, brother. We
Absolute
were.
silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair,
Oh.
white and curled at the tips.
That's so
Reed-like
crazy.
tufts stick out of its joints.
Wow.
As the insect moves
I didn't talk to
its
this guy anymore. I
forearms,
walked away
it
and talked to
produces
him.
We
a
walked to the
faint
inside. Yeah,
hiss.
we got walked to the
The
inside.
hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something
We can approach it. We
else
can approach it. We
in
can
a
approach it.
lower pitch. Ch, 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 s, ch, ch, ch.
It is.
You didn't believe
You
us.
glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
Kim.
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade.
Stop.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take a picture.
You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motion.
Listen.
Okay.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the
We
air.
approach it.
Yeah, let's
Slowly.
just approach.
Oh, did we fail? We failed.
failed.
No. Go back. Go.
Where did it auto?
Oh my god.
To take one step, the invertebrate reacts with
Can we go
uncanny
back?
speed.
How far do we have
Skate,
to go
it's
back?
blending into the
I think we have
tufts
to go
of
through all that
reeds and
conversation
where?
with that old man.
Where did it go? Looks like he doesn't like to stay out in the open for long. I don't think it had anything to do with...
There is uncertainty in his phrasing.
Am I? I don't know. I'm not an entomologist. We saw it.
Your voice echoes on the water.
It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider.
He shakes his head in silence. An expression.
It's just a blur.
What now?
Our suspect's not looking so good. It looks like it has some kind of nest there. Maybe there's proof in there.
In the reeds, where the phasmid was hiding.
Oh no, we're not gonna be able to do it. That's a lot.
How long ago was this?
How long ago was what?
This. Let's find out.
They moved.
Nope.
What is it?
Something is very wrong with him now.
Oh, wow. Right before. This is right before. Think.
No, this is before it left. After it left.
Ah, that sucks. Okay, well then no.
The creature stands
Oh.
on long stilk-like legs.
Where is it?
Antennae hanging from his head
Wait.
like a woman's hair. White,
It's not there.
reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. The hiss is different from the
it's there.
strings you
I don't see
heard
it.
before.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Says
there, but it's
something
not here.
else.
We can't see it.
Let's do it.
It is.
Oh, it's gonna. Okay, we gotta tell him. Don't do the shit.
You glance. No. The
No,
flash
do
was
what? Do the
we need a
exact same
foot
thing.
from the corner of your eye.
I won't be one of those.
You see the
Shh.
The spindly mechanism
Okay.
turns its.
I wouldn't have said.
Nothing changes in the cyclical brain motion. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning.
I can't see it. Where is it though?
Slowly,
No.
with your breath held, you
A
take
glitch?
2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultra sweat drips from your brow. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen
I don't see it.
expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you.
Found a phasmid.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs.
Maybe it is real. The pheromone.
About now, the insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales. Breathing you in, you're sour, greasy. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving into praying to you. The reed creature does not stop its stridulations.
I wish I could
Perhaps
see
it's
it.
preparing to eat its god.
Okay, let's take that.
No reply. A total ancient silence
I don't
comes
wanna
from
get
its mouth. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before.
Careful. It may be poison.
The foam slowly
I don't
turns
know why
a
you're
darker
doing it.
shade.
Stop getting close.
Let-
You're
let it
being
have that
stupid.
same smell, like summer burning.
So what do we do?
We
Do
should
we
probably
tell me
try
what
to
you're
take the
doing?
picture. I don't know. I don't know. Go for it if you want.
Fuck it.
I exist.
No shit.
Tell me what it's like for you. Yes, holy is the Lord of hosts. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. Shapes of plants and animals.
What the hell is this?
And
What the fuck is
internal
going on?
sensations.
Talking to the
A swarm
insulin
of
dealing insulin dealing
Tiny
phasmid,
vibrations
okay?
on the inside of my forearms. Oh, I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Weightless. So light. It only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing.
The fuck is
I
happening to
certainly
me
do
right
not
now?
have a soul. And if I
The
did,
animal?
it would never ache.
Too.
Few of us can begin to imagine the
I
horror
don't understand
of
what
you.
the hell's going on.
with all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be even when you're sleeping, and when you wake, you carry it around on your neck, with eyes open that cannot help but swallow. That must be incredibly hard. The arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up, bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater. So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
The killer.
He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him.
Holy crap, this thing is slowly killing him.
This
No.
man.
You're awake. I am real. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily. I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf.
Wait, so
Yes, they don't mind. Yes,
Oh,
I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
oh my god, what are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulindia Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself. And when unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain, I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the cities in
The
Malaysia
first
in Rebel
person.
district of Martinez.
Are you the miracle?
it was you, coming from the west, from the wood.
The moral of our encounter is,
Huh?
I am a relatively medium life form, while you are extreme, all-engulfing madness. A volatile simian nervous system. The pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not.
What?
The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us.
Palace.
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, only you're a violent and irrepressible miracle.
What?
The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
Dan said we found it before we lost our memory. I don't think so.
We
I don't
suspect
know.
it
No,
might
we
be
definitely didn't.
something like
We found it
the
after we gained
oxygen
our memory now.
holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life
Took us forever to
2.6
find our
billion
memory,
years
get our
ago,
memory.
when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget? No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sign, and open them.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
I don't know.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
No, there is one more.
Huh?
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For all mankind. You cannot lie to me. Behind you, he smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
The shrill flash of the camera
Oh,
cuts
wow.
the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light.
Wow.
Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash.
I got it.
Immortalized. The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the sensation is electric. It is surprisingly delicate.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen. The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. Warning! A sudden shiver passes the limb. Look, some sort of countdown process is happening.
I think we should
That's
back
all you.
up.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off. As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
It's gone now.
It went away.
Again.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, and there it went.
And just like, and something under it, in the place it's
gone.
Cool. That was a way better ending than the other.
Yeah.
They can walk on.
Apparently, yes. Like a what? Looks like a nest of some sort.
What now?
Our suspect is not.
A hat and a
Oh, the
disco.
scope.
This
And then what's that?
bastard.
Classier's passport.
passport.
this passport issued by
Yeah.
the sovereign.
Classier's hidden documents. From the
We'll look at that in a second.
Take it.
No, he didn't. It looks like
Then how did it
What
get
is
here?
it?
that thing.
What do you want from me? See.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed like an addict of some terrible substance. A light shiver passes him.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news.
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used
Okay.
for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid. Old age and shock. The appearance of the phasmid in conjunction with the stress of the arrest. He spent his entire life.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps nothing. Just dull stare.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or
No reaction. This is an old man, at last.
did you take this passport and other paper?
The spirit.
He hears us.
No reply.
Try something else? We got him back for
I lost.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again. As he's
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With this sight, it's a T9, Mr. Dross.
silence. Not even a sigh. The plastic cape flaps around his face. The blacks of his eyes are receding. The strength has all gone out of him. Just
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help.
Need to return.
Holy crap.
What?
Look at all those skill points.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's start losing some crap here.
Like what?
This. Goodbye. Get that shit out of here. Go to Mama Dakwa.
Never gonna believe this.
No.
Grab my drink like. Whoa.
I can't believe we found the god dang. Making sure everything that we can do has been done. Looks like it. Okay, let's go follow this main task now. I can't believe that. That's the murder. We got it all. Get it out of here. Let's get on out of here.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. The flock of quail departs. Now, on the islet, there is almost no wind, just like a silent orchestra of great importance to the few who attend. A silent hiss. See the faraway roar of the city, a low hum. The air flows out of a pillbox called a mamadakwa.
Huh?
Yes?
Momentarily, the sounds are swept away. Pain shoots up your right foot and into your groin.
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Yep.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Forget this. We're doing a different one. Call the Mama Dakwa.
Okay.
Okay, while we do that, we're gonna do one encyclopedia. One. Half-life, one shiver, one pain threshold, one endurance.
Okay.
Or should we not?
What?
Put in something that we're good at.
Logic.
Boom. Cyclo.
Elect. Action.
We're good there.
Reaction speed.
Where is it? Oh, boom. One. No, I don't want drama. Boom.
Okay.
We are done here.
We spent a lot of. We got a lot of
The
points.
skiff
Spent a
rocks
wow. Look at
gently
us.
under your weight as you get in.
Wow.
We healthy now.
But
We
for
maxed.
the sound of conversation, you reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Okay. Oh.
Look what the tide brought him.
Who is this?
Our
Is this our
precinct.
boss?
Our precinct. Yeah.
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place.
Whatever this is, it is completely This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
That's right. And you're bleeding. Bothered by it. Harry, oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that. We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several
That guy with
occasions.
the
I'm
kid.
your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar. And this is
Yep, I knew
your
it.
special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam.
Oh.
Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
This is
We've
our
come to
special.
scrape what's left of you after pavement.
Why the Ain't y'all been helping?
Lieutenant Kim Kisoragi, Prison 57.
The scene is making even him feel as though he had...
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Way to feed
It's
me
good
to
to
the
meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Ari, we want to help you.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a...
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now.
What does he have to say for himself? Shit, kid.
Yeah.
What an interesting moniker.
You.
Despite all that you've done, the deserter, the phasma.
No, because of all that you've done. The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And the people on the street helped us too.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk. Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face?
Absolutely no idea. 100 years.
No idea.
Lieutenant, my name is not Horse-Faced Woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends. Okay, you're my commanding officer.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilestam. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilestam. Mikhail? Mikhail's my son. No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail... What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in...
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on. Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisoragi, still a lieutenant from Precinct 50.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It was...
Yeah, that's very good. God damn it,
Yeah.
Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we? Here we go. Alcoholic delirium. Visions. Almost paid. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good
No
signs,
drugs
but
or-
complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you?
You think I'm so
Neurologically?
poor I lost my...
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far.
What? He lost...
No, not like that. I'm not talking Vredefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
Might be the.
I say 5.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind. However traumatic.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders.
So you don't remember the 2 cases in your ledger. Those cases were hard.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant... Look at the ruins, the neon, listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader, hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do... Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. Yeah, just stand there. It's cool. No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle, with fish and clams and other sea shit.
What? That's so crazy.
Oh, well, if it wasn't you, then it's okay. You only let someone steal our 45,000. For the record, you pressured us into getting it. It'll be cool, Jean. We'll have wheels, rapid response. Don't answer that. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge. The thing that tells people...
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Let's try.
Oh.
Ah!
Yeah, you bastard.
Not today, badge. You got it all right. You're showing it to him, victorious.
Behold.
And your gun?
As if having your badge. And what is it with all these
Yeah, gun. The thing that was given to you to kill people. He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
So it doesn't
You
matter.
were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum. We're not talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the
This is so unfair. He knows you have the gun, and still he's punishing you.
I'm not drunk.
So you forgot to drink? I don't
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Yeah.
What you've discovered? You let the suspect escape, a certain Clasier.
No, the
Because you were
suspect,
too
bitch.
drunk to assess a
Sorry.
flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsohagi's. We know.
That was a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about.
Yeah, you're not. You left me.
Sure, if it's part of your master plan. Let's not all the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff, compared to the 6 people who were gunned down. The streets all...
He did everything he could. We did everything we could.
Yeah.
The company
Yeah,
hired and
that's
vetted
right.
mercenaries.
It's
Lieutenant
right.
Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation.
Yeah,
The
what he
supply was
said.
minimal compared to what it could have been.
Where were you?
Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the city. You've spent the week with him. On this... On Lieutenant Yofre...
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all.
The man sighs.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least... It's just strange.
What?
Especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist.
Hey.
He recently attempted to contact a coalition warship in order to assign la responsabilité, which is commendable. But also... And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke. Which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder. He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution. Who's probably
news...
Yeah, we did.
colossal
Yeah, we did do
sticking
that.
set. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officer. You hear gasps, but
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall.
Boom
In fact, we think
shakalaka,
it may
mother.
be the largest
Yeah.
land invertebrate ever discovered.
I don't think that's what we said. What I've been trying to tell you about.
Boom shakalaka,
Fucking hell
motherfucker.
is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely
I know,
extraordinary.
thank you.
It's...
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
now you make your case. Now is the time.
Uh,
Never.
The killer.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as this man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom...
So, it is what a...
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural...
Of course, excuse me, I just thought...
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Jealousy. I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding...
A strange psychosexual fascination.
Yeah.
The result of spending all this time in solitude. Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry.
God damn it. It is. Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Female?
You had to see it. It had the subdued color.
Incredible. Where they...
Not as far as I could see. There were...
It's interesting time. Forget about...
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I...
Bowers are built by males of the species who can't afford colorful mating displays physically. This one was plain colored.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it.
It could maybe roll it, like a dung beetle.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so? Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female.
That makes...
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria...
In his mind, he's already planning a nature reserve and knows a good guy for
That man was a little like hair nose.
Yes, but also red-colored, beige and brown.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species.
This would really help with...
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This
Let's
says science,
go.
news, human interest. You know, it's a really good...
Without
That's
it,
how we try to do, man. Without it,
quit
what?
while you're ahead, or no.
Previous head of the...
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Everard and Edgar Clare...
That's
And
what our thing is.
eyes, too. Your return from...
understood, of course.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related. For...
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal
maybe we
out
should-
of it.
There was
at
also a
first
dead man.
mention.
Oh.
It was random. This is unrelated.
No, it said to wrap it up though.
Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk.
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry.
Still, good work.
It's still a point for you.
Nice.
No denying it.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
The body was
You're not the...
still.
It's still a point for you.
Last one.
I don't know what a Doom commercial area is. Why? That's
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene. He was
Of course.
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment, it seemed like you were just wasting time.
So, what do you say, Juan?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved. So I have to.
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Really did.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody.
The man looks west, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, am I a dirty...
No. You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're
I assure you, I wouldn't consult.
He would immediately. I told you it's not that bad.
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
What?
It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair, some of your more old-school social views, your moves on the church floor.
The raw, robust. Also, this guy. And this guy, too. God, even this javelin-throwing freak here.
Of course. Contact Mike.
That's me?
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Contact Mike. The reprise of the most... When was this?
Oh, you don't say. Does he also
It is getting colder.
in your 20s or late 20s? You've really let yourself go since then. Yes, you towed Jim in Coron. I believe that's the...
The smell of sweat and Coudon is just east of Jamroad.
High school. Harry, you're going...
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more...
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that.
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Dora something. Dora England.
Not Dora Dubois.
Something like that.
Vasa is where beautifully...
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it.
Yeah. Or 7.
Dang.
You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you incredibly bangable.
Figures.
Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman.
Snow, Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with her.
Look, the sun is going down.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river.
Look, I want to go
way
home.
east. Hard to say which came first, the middle class. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees of
In other words, he's heard enough about
us. With the bloody murder state.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one priest.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an...
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good. Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester...
They are damn iconic, though.
Yeah, not like... God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D.
There's also a lot of outside help in.
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price.
He's one of the most highly regarded men.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets.
So he remembers that. Yes, there...
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you. And it's...
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Well, first I will go back to my station and... Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready. Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of... Work with... Price? I'm flattered.
This truly came as a surprise to him.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Oh.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get.
I do like the sound of that.
Oh, we recruited him.
Nice.
He's really considering it.
Who is it?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you...
She and her husband were conducting the search. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you...
Watch out, or she'll faint.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his mother care.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its lights. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. Alone. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Idlestan? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jam?
Did we do it? Did we beat the game finally? Has it been done? Who's this guy? Home? Oh,
Partner.
that's nice.
I mean, we did get shot. It's the least you could do.
Nice. No way, that's it.
Is it? That's it!
Oh!
We did it! That was a very anticlimactic ending, but I'm cool with it.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
I just didn't expect it to end there.
Yeah,
I thought we'd
yeah,
at
I
least
thought
be
we-
able
yeah.
to tell her about the Phasmid.
Damn.
What you mean? We don't get to tell her? We don't get to see the other things?
Man, we figured it out though. I can't believe that dude shot her or shot them because he's just a jealous fuck.
Just a dirty old man on an island. Jealous of a girl.
Hold up, the old man said, "Hold up,
Wow.
I see 2 dudes having sex more than I can have sex. I'm trying to do
Dirty
that
man.
thing too. So let me shoot
Very
the
big
man while he's still
confidence.
in her."
Yeah.
There's a lot in this game, man. I didn't
Yeah.
trust Mañana,
No?
the Mexican sounding dude. I
Interested?
didn't trust that dude at all. Nope. I
No.
also Measurehead. Thought he was sitting on this shit.
I didn't think he was.
I can't
But-
believe that this dude took a sniper shot from across. We didn't go into bunker. We didn't go underground. There's a lot of things we missed.
Yeah. But we did solve the mystery.
We did solve the mystery. Wow.
Very interesting.
That was a good game.
Very interesting.
That was solid. Out of
Didn't
10,
end up how I thought
out
it
of
would.
10, that was like an 8.5. That was a
Yeah.
lot. That was a lot of dialogue, a lot of reading. He pulled a
Who
Chris
is
Scott. That boy pulled. No, that dude was on this. He was better than that.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. Chris Scott was a lot of confirmed kills.
I don't know about this man.
Nah, anyways. A lot too. He had a lot of confirmed kills too. Apparently, he was shooting for anything I didn't like in the city. I just took a shot at. What? What?
Yeah.
Sir? That's illegal.
Illegal.
We are the cops. You can't just tell
I
him.
like how we didn't arrest
We
him.
never got to
either.
go back to him.
We did. No, we said he's just an old man. We'll arrest him later.
What should we have done? Is there more that we
no,
could have
it
done?
says it will come. He said we'll come back later when they come. He was like, we're leaving here because he's not leaving the island. So we left, and then we left, and we started talking to people.
But
and
should we have done something different so that we could talk
I
more or
don't
do
think.
more?
No, we couldn't. There
Look,
were no other
his name
options.
is Piss.
I don't think that.
Dang.
You clicked all the options. You clicked every option, every answer.
I
No,
know,
there was
I
no
know,
other
I know,
option.
I know, but I wonder if we did something
No.
that we could have, or like maybe we should have started at the beginning of the day. Dang,
I don't even think it was because it was like.
me neither. Anyways, let's see if there's anything more at the end of these
You can-
credits. I can't do anything.
I get to skip the credits. We're pressing every key. Nothing is working. How do you get out of it?
Nope, we are stuck in this. All right, well, just wait through this. So, if you had to rate the game, what would you rate it? Out of 10.
Solid 7.5 hitting.
What is it? What did you like and what did you dislike?
I liked the way that voice acting was. Like the flow of the story. I do wish I had a little more like front knowledge, getting base knowledge of who we are. But that makes it interesting because then you can play back and like play a different way of learning and probably like.
Me, dude. Okay, so this is I would give it like an 8.5. I liked a lot of this game. Only things I didn't like. One, it did not start with disconnect or reconnect anyway. One, it did not tell you anything about what you were doing in the beginning. Two, it was very confusing learning how the item system worked. Also,
yeah.
reading things in our inventory. We didn't read her passport. There's just some things that we just didn't like. It just doesn't lead you to do, which is pretty cool because then it gives you another way to play the game whenever you want to play it again. But those are like my main things. But what I loved about the game, voice acting. All the voice actors were amazing. The choices you have are super dynamic. Just the amount of customization that you could do on your character was pretty cool, and how the way you customize a character all mattered. The thought system was pretty cool. Like a lot of things led to making the game good to me.
Yeah.
Not really took away from it.
No, there wasn't much. It was mainly just not knowing how to do certain things.
The music was a 10.
Yeah, the music was
pretty
10 out of 10
solid. Yeah,
always.
I have to say that too. Yeah.
It was
Music-
just not learning, not being able to know certain bits. There was no guide tell you how to use skill points and how to use certain other things.
Yeah, that's in the beginning. But then once
That's
we got
all.
it
Once
down,
we got it, then we were good.
we were cracking down on this pace. So because of this, I'll probably be lining up the next game that we're gonna be playing. It's gonna be another like detective type thing game. You know, I gotta look at them, find one. But on the side, I'll still be playing Mafia. I'll be going back to Days Gone. I have to go back and play that. And I got some other stuff to play, man. There's so much out right now, and some stuff I have to catch up on before it's over, or before we hit February, because February is gonna be crazy. I've been playing Monster Hunter. I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter again. Because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. I got Wukong to buy and play eventually. I have to get my race rig so that I can actually get the racing again. As you can see, this one's out of commission. But yeah. Yeah. Weird bugs for sure in the definitive edition. I wonder what causes all that. I guess it's the GOG platform, the Gaming Galaxy platform. Man, this is insane that we have to sit through all this. Honestly.
That is some bull. This is another point that I'll give it that I don't like about
We taking
the
a
game.
full point? No, I'm just kidding.
Full point.
Nah,
You have to sit through the whole
it's
and
fair. It's fair because then you know it's the credits. You got to give credit to everyone that worked on it.
yeah, they gave credit. I don't have to.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is taking forever.
It's just taking a really
bro.
long time. That's why I'm complaining.
How many people worked on this? A lot of people.
A lot of repeated names.
You know another thing that I liked about this game? The art. The artwork was really, really cool. Like the style of it was cool. The artwork of it was cool. They did not hold back on... You still haven't finished it? Damn. They did not hold back on the way they spoke.
No.
They definitely said...
Doesn't give a
Peter
fuck.
doesn't give a fuck.
Alright.
I was like, alright, buddy. Alright. He's saying the C word.
Yeah, he
They said the F word, and I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the derogatory term for homosexuals that we have. Mike cut out and didn't even want to let me say what I said.
What is it? Oh,
Man, this is great. The restaurant on this? It sounds like the music was the music really got me there. I thought the music was ending and it was like, hey, this is the end. Nope.
when does it go? Why does it keep going?
This is some of the longest credits I think I
Ever
have ever
seen,
seen
yeah.
and sat through, for real, now that you say that. Oh my god.
Don't get me wrong. I know, no, because all movies usually have like 7-minute credits.
Well then we're sitting through, we've already
Oh my,
sat through.
is that the end?
Oh yeah, this is the end.
No. Yeah, lied. Look at that.
Yeah, this is the end, this is the end. Oh, look at all the playtesters. Hey, they had playtesters. That's very nice. Is it over?
I think that's it. I think that's it. There's nothing else coming up on the screen.
Did we do it? Oh, we finally made it.
think this. Okay.
We did it. We did it. Well,
Disco Elysium.
shall we go to the collage now? I haven't been able to hit this because every time I do it, it says warning. Yeah, this. What?
Oh, we just get to add. I don't remember some of these.
We didn't meet some of these people. Holy shit, we missed some of these people. Oh,
Look at our Phasmid friend.
you can make a collage of people and things
is
you've
that?
seen. Who?
Who are these people?
Yeah, who
this
the
person, this
fuck?
person, this person.
This isn't Clash, is it?
No, that's the guy. That's the gay guy.
Okay.
Twins, the old lady.
Hey.
Oh, the rich guy.
He bends light. We never got to go talk to him. Mega rich light bending guy. That's
No, we
his
just
name.
never gave him his money back.
That's his name.
Mega rich light bending guy.
Hardcore. He's so hardcore. Oh, you can make it.
Bigger.
That's cool. This is cool. Oh, look.
Colors. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You do locations and time of day. That is pretty cool.
Bill and I here.
That is crazy. That's pretty cool. Anyways, that is some cool shiznies. Are there some spots we've never seen? I've never seen this.
We
Oh,
went
that was in
inside
the
that
carton.
one.
Okay, that was the carton container. Never seen this.
Underground reading room. We never went underground. Been there. Definitely
Yep.
been there.
We did not go to here. Oh yeah, we did. Who knows? Lillian's. We didn't go to Lillian's. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We saw a
Because
lot
our
of
kid.
them.
Cindy's working
Did-
class apartment.
That was the
Oh,
lady.
that was the ladies, and we didn't get to go look around it. Okay. Cape Side Apartments. Yep, we were there. Hangman Dream. Yep. Doomed. Yep. 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 Okay, so we saw everything
Yeah, except for the
except
underground
for the
reading
underground
room.
reading room
Really?
and Gary's apartment. Exactly. Who the hell lived in this?
Never know.
Who the
Cindy.
hell lived in this? No, Cindy lived in that little room. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh. That's so cool. No, it won't let me. That's so cool. You could like make your own dialogue section and everything. Oh,
Cat.
it's a cat. There's so much stuff we do. You know who I would like to see in the characters? The guy we shot. There he is.
Oh, we shot the other guy. Big guy.
It was both of
That
them.
guy. Shot him first, though.
Look at that arm.
Same one we have on.
Boy, thick in the cheeks though. Hold on, he too? Hella cheeked up.
Had to do it.
Gotta check. Okay, she is too. I was gonna say they kind of did my boys a little bit more thick. Anyways, this was a fun game. Guys, if you haven't